the reason in which I've chosen to do the PPP grant with the state of Maryland and the state of New York is because these people are understandable people. All the paperwork in which the city of Richmond have are just wrong. Okay, and so then I'm not going to send something into any of the buildings really until I feel like they have straightened out all of my paperwork. When I tell you just about all of them are wrong, they're just wrong. Like, I ain't never been to jail. Why do the DOC have my information? Not my picture now. They don't have the picture, but they have information on me in the Department of the DOC, and for what purpose? And the only thing that I can say to the DOC is that I went into an OAR building because some friends of mine told me that these people can help me to get my driver's license that was stolen, basically. And so I went there. And when I went there, I filled out the package, right? But then there were certain areas in which I couldn't fill out. So then I really didn't understand what is an OAR building. As of today, I understand it because then I had a couple of my friends that has been to jail told me, Keisha, that is a place where people go when they've been locked up, and you ain't never been locked up, so why did you go there? And it was because somebody stole my ID, and I went there. It wasn't a place where no one never stated, like, this is a place where you can get your ID from. One day somebody said that you can go into social services and you can they'll take a picture of you, and this will be a good enough of an ID for you to get your ID card from DMV. And so then that was very helpful. You know what I'm saying? But when we are filling out these forms with these people that has came from out of the DOC, what can they do with our papers? So then there are papers and buildings like Oliver Hill Court building with me. That piece of paper is totally wrong. My children's name is not supposed to be attached to the piece of paper at all, considering that my father had to pay child support at one time. Okay, I shouldn't have no papers in the DOC. There are just places in which the paper should not be. Like, you're trying to state, like, I'm this bad person, and I'm not this bad person. And any way you can get me is what you're trying to do, but you can't do that, though. Because then there are specialty things about me in each building where I can do stuff with judges. I can do stuff with police officers. I can do stuff with the DOC people. I can do stuff with each part of the White House. I can do stuff with each level of people. So then you have basically turn what I'm trying to do a positive thing with the White House. What you're doing is you're trying to turn it the wrong way upon me, and you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I just prefer to do stuff with other states. When it comes to paperwork with the city of Richmond, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can reap rewards from doing what I'm doing with the Department of Corrections, where they will see to it that in my bank account there is dough in there, and I can publish my book. I can do my inventions, and they pay for it. So, like, then the thing in which people shouldn't do is, because you have these pieces of paper that people have left in there, you should shred them, because then it makes your company look terrible. You feel me? And if you can help someone that has not been in a DOC, you know how wonderful of a person you will be to the DOC. But the one thing that you don't do is try to do reverse psychology with people. And we're all the way into a court building, somebody can see I don't went to somewhere that I never been to. I can't even explain to you what the yard looked like. So you don't do stuff like that. Because then if the people was to say, well, I would like for you to do a lie detector test, I'm going to pass the lie detector test, and where is it exactly, how did that get placed into their system?